Glad to have you back here on Dynamo Weekly. As you saw from those Dallas highlights, playing goalkeeper, not always an easy task, and nobody knows that better than Houston's Tally Hall. We had a chance to sit down with the Dynamo goalkeeper to talk about his amazing route to MLS stardom, his newfound love for hunting, and his recent stint with the U.S. national team.
In my personality, I have this sense of adventure. I want to be doing something that's exciting. I went from growing up in the Seattle area, and I said, all right, I've lived here my entire life. I want something different. And so I started looking at colleges in Southern California. Wound up in San Diego State, and so it's like after San Diego State, my eligibility is up. All right, I want to play professional soccer. I want to go somewhere. So I wanted to go to Europe. I went on trial to a couple teams, found my way in Denmark, and yeah, it was 2 years of maturing, finding myself, living on my own. First time really having a job that I took care of me. The soccer wasn't really panning out the way that I had wanted or anticipated, but I think that kind of goes to my process to get to this moment, and to get to the next game and where I am right now. You have to take all those things into consideration, and they help grow me, whether it was off the field learning stuff, whether it was on the field learning stuff. And a lot of it is, now I look at it as realizing how far MLS has come and how much a player can grow here when before I kind of thought going to Europe would be the best way, and now I'm seeing that being here with Houston has been, the biggest thing and biggest advancing part of my career.
Your national team call-up recently, the opportunity to be in that camp, what did that mean for you? Not just from a career standpoint, but from a personal standpoint, to reach, the pinnacle of the American game?
From a personal standpoint, it's I consider myself a proud American, and so when I'm putting the U.S. colors on and I have, the U.S. patch on the training jersey that I'm wearing, there's outside of soccer, there's a huge sense of pride for me, and it's hard to put in words kind of what that means, representing your country. And it's something, especially when it comes to sport, it's just such a unique opportunity. On a career level, I mean, it was great. I feel like I've had 2 good years. I feel like every year I'm getting better, and I get to focus on different things each year, because I have 1 year and I learn something from that year, and I try to carry those lessons on to the next year, and then the next year I can take 2 years, and move it on to the 3rd year, and each year I'm working on improving something else without letting go of anything that I've learned. And so to get that call up kind of, not makes me feel like I earned it, but it's definitely a reward for those years, and I need to continue improving to get another call up.
Let's talk about something real serious. Your love for hunting. Where did it come from?
Newfound love, yeah. So I always enjoyed being outside, and I would have loved the hunting as a kid, but any chance I got, I was either playing soccer, wakeboarding, snowboarding, or jumping on my bike, trying to BMX. So I was always a very active kid, and so no one that I really knew hunted, and so it wasn't that I wasn't interested in it, I was just occupied with other stuff. And then obviously coming here to Houston, hunting is very popular, and I got connected with Brad, and he's been hunting his whole life, and so in the last 3 years, I guess 4 years now, hunting has been something that I get to do off the field to kind of take my mind away from soccer, even though most of the time when I go hunting we talk about soccer, but it's still something that I get to do to kind of step away a little bit, and it allows me to kind of enjoy my time outside of soccer. I think that's important.
What's the biggest, baddest beast you've killed?
I was duck hunting. And
a duck? That's the baddest thing.
Hold on. I was duck hunting, and it was a terrible day. The ducks weren't flying, and we were trying to change blinds, and a hog was swimming across one of the ponds. So me and another buddy, we shot the hog. So.
And we certainly enjoyed sitting down with Tally. Next up for the Dynamo netminder and his teammates, the Vancouver Whitecaps. Coming up on Dynamo Weekly, we break down Saturday's big matchup right here at BBVA Compass Stadium. Don't go anywhere. Dynamo Weekly continues next right here on Comcast Sportsnet.